So this year in my multimedia class, I was given an opportunity to make a documentary of my choice, and I went with skateboarding. I've decided to make this about skateboarding because it's something that has been a part of my life for the past few years, and although I'm not the best, I've learned so much from it, and it's a lifelong journey. Skateboarding has allowed me to grow and meet many incredible people. I really want the viewers who will watch this to appreciate the sport as much as I do, and to see it differently. What you're about to watch are some local skaters in Calgary sharing their story and their view on the sport. So sit tight and enjoy.
I've been skating since I was like 11, just carrying my board around to school and like just riding it, and for the longest time really just like riding it around as a form of transport. And then really in the past 2-3 years I've been starting to learn how to do some tricks on the board and getting out to the park.
It's like 26 years I skated, yeah.
19, 20-ish years.
About 12 years.
I've been skateboarding for about 10 years and it's been good.
I've been skating for 10 years.
For about 4 years.
Because I thought it looked really cool. Because a bunch of my friends started doing it and I just thought I'd join them, and then from there it was just tons of fun.
I started skating because at the time I was unemployed and I saw it as like a very challenging summer fun activity.
Freedom. Didn't have to have like a practice. I could just go whenever I felt like it.
I started because of like my friends and like community and just like something to do together.
I started skating just because like everyone around me was doing it, and then after that I just fell in love with it and I started doing it for myself.
Probably terrible. Like there's definitely a stereotype, which is partially true, that skaters are, on the fringes of society and menaces and, all of that.
I think these days skateboarding is a lot more socially acceptable than it ever was. I think media's changed that, which is nice.
Way back it used to be kind of degenerate. Now it's like a lot more accepting and a whole lot better now than it used to be.
To be honest, skateboarding is really poorly viewed by the public, mostly because, people associate skaters with weed, drugs, crime, all of that bad stuff, but I think that's an inaccurate description of like the community, because there's still like a lot of great things about the skateboarding community. Sure, there may be people who do those things, but there's also like safety and community in skateboarding that people obviously overlook a lot of times.
Sometimes it can be, sometimes it can't be. I think as a black woman, I find it very hard to be in a public space where you are the minority in whether it be like a sport, job, wherever it is, especially in skateboarding. It's very male dominated, but I think our group has kind of surpassed that, where it's kind of come as you are, no matter who you are, BIPOC, queer, just come and do your thing.
I think that skate community historically has not always been a safe space for people, so that's why something like Dropping In is really important. Other kind of skate collectives that are doing something similar to us here, where it's about like making sure people, regardless of identity, feel safe, feel included. So I think it has a lot of potential to become more that way, but we don't have enough spaces like that right now.
I don't think women felt as welcome and non-binary felt as welcome at the skate park, but I think nowadays it's getting better and there's more opportunity for everybody to kind of join in as a community and be a part of it.
Because it's awesome.
Because it's a fun activity to do and you meet a whole lot of people doing it.
I think a lot of people have met really close friends with skating, and it doesn't even have to be about the actual skating itself, but just meeting lots of like-minded people. And I think the space is becoming more diverse, where you can really find your people in the skate community.
Probably because it keeps changing. Like, people are always doing different tricks, and it stays unique. It doesn't, it's not the same every single time. Every single kickflip is a little bit different, and every single time you're rolling down the street, it feels a little bit different. So because of that, it stays fun all the time.
You don't have to be the tallest person in your class. You don't have to be, you can just pick it up and just go with it. And that's awesome. That's really special. So many. I think the one that'll always come up is Mark Gonzalez. Just a standard name to put out there. There's a lot of newer, younger skaters that are incredible to watch. Ishad Ware comes to mind. He's a phenomenal skateboarder. There's so many.
I really like Una Farrar. She just turned pro last month or a couple weeks ago, but I really like her. I think she's cool. I like the way she skates, and she just flows around, and her hair is just flowing everywhere.
I don't know, I have this homie, his name's Dylan Fulford. He works for Vans, and he's kind of all-inclusive with skaters, and he hooks up a bunch of diverse skateboarders. Same with Abby Fur, she's awesome too. She definitely hypes me up to be a wholesome person, and I hope that I can be like her one day.
I think the only skater I truly look up to for a long time, her name is Brianna King. She's a skater based out of LA, I think, and she's just incredible. She's kind of done the whole thing. She hosts kind of group meetups. She does all of these really incredible brand deals, and she's also a Black woman, which is really great because I'm also a Black woman, so it makes it easier for me to look up to someone that's just like me, right? But I think Brianna King is sick. She's kind of the whole package for what I look for in a skateboarder.
There's a few, and pros are really cool and everything, but it's always the ones in the community that are always the ones that keep inspiring you.
All bodies. It's queer bodies, it's big bodies, small bodies, brown bodies, black bodies, everybody. I think traditionally it's definitely been a very white and male-dominated sport, and it's so beautiful to see over the years that it's actually something for everyone.
The future of skateboarding definitely is going to take a turn towards more representation, seeing people who you don't usually see skateboarding, because usually you just see some white guy doing kickflips, and that's cool and all. I love Tony Hawk, no shade to him, but the girls are popping out, blacks are popping out, the gays are popping out. We're out here, we're queer, we're skateboarding, and we're taking up space.
More people are gonna be skating, and more people are gonna be engaged in it. So I think it's looking bright. It's good.
Oh, I know I'm drunk now. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot my favorite man sitting over there. His name is
Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, 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 Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, won't you quit? You really make me sick with your fraudulent behavior. You're gonna make me flip and then an army couldn't save you. Why don't you behave, you little rugrat? Take a little tip from the tabloid, because I know I'm not paranoid. When I say I saw you trying to mock me, now you and your crew are on a mission trying to hawk me. But it isn't happening, you fraudulent foes. You used to front big time, now I suppose that everything's cool since the style of apparel you adopted. You used to make fun of, but now you wanna rock it. So you gotta kick it with the homie. But DEL is already hip to your cronies. Me and CMP has thought about this, and never have we seen a brother who would hover like Mr. Doubleina.
Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina.